Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Monday, July 2nd, 11:16 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. You're looking at Mount Agung exploding in epic fashion on infrared. Check out the live SRR down below. You can see the seismic and you can see the amazing lava explosion happening just days ago. Now, thankfully, everyone was out of harm's way from the base of this volcano. But this is a sign of the times. We predicted Mount Agung to erupt violently, continuously, as we descend into the grand solar minimum, and it has. And we predicted an uptick in multiple volcanoes, as John Casey has predicted, using his relational cycle. And we have seen the mainstream articles which relate cosmic ray flux heating the muons in the subsurface and siliceous-rich magma. Now, this is a siliceous volcano, Agung. And just look at the glory of Mother Nature. Whew. We could look at this all day. Thank you, Volcano YT. Guys, come over here, give them a thumbs up, subscribe. Only 1,000 views? That's insane. That's how many people know what's going on in the world. That is this more power than Hiroshima. And that's tonight's first boom. Denzel, thanks for joining us. Yes. Wildfires spread in Northern California. Take a look at that picture. Firefighters scramble to control flames surrounding a fire truck as the Pawnee fire jumps across a highway near Clear Lake, Oaks, California. This is the Pawnee fire, but that's not what we're talking about. Now, 2 major wildfires in Northern California have rapidly spread, forcing 300 people from their homes. The county fire, the newest fire, is now only 3% contained, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. It's continuing to grow. The fire is threatening more than 100 structures so far. Now, the county fire started Saturday afternoon, grew by 12,000 acres Sunday night, and scorched more than 44,500 acres as of Monday morning. Smoke from the fire has blanketed skies over San Francisco, Napa, Sonoma, San Mateo. Heads up, Ice Age Farmer got out just in time. Do I sound redundant? You should too. In Sausalito, just across the Golden Gate Bridge from San Fran's, the Shell station employee Sergio Garcia, not to be confused with the golfer, says the sky is very, unless he sucks now. Anyone? Can you update? The sky is very dark, even in the middle of the day. It's a little scario. Scario, said Sergio. What do you think, Denzelio? Yeah, it's a boomio. Definitely-o. You can see the smoke and you can see orange-red glow from the flames. Autumn Edens of the Yolo County town of Guinda, near the fire where it began, told the AP. It looks like a movie. I've never seen fire like this up close. It's intense. Here's the jiffy. We'll let it load. Due to a wind shift yesterday, smoke from the county fire has moved into the Sacramento Valley and continues to impact the Bay Area as well. Smoke appears brown on top of white marine layers. Here it is. Here's the valley. There's the Pawnee. Here's the county fire. And that's a hellish nightmare. Similar to one I'm living in. Yes, it's true. The massive 416 fire continues to grow north of Durango. Heads up. The 416 fire has been burning since June 1st. That's over a month, and I'm sick of it. The fire just north of Durango continued to grow over the weekend, jumping from 41,617 acres on Friday to just about 50,000 acres as of 10 p.m. Sunday night. The smoke cleared out today. It was gorgeous. You saw the video. It was looking good. Big fire, middle of nowhere. Not a single structure destroyed. Here's a cool thought. There's still snow on Mount Washington. Here's the Wildcat cam of the eastern slopes of Mount Washington, and that white stuff is not cocaine, folks. It is what Al Gore said would never happen, especially in July. Snow on Mount Washington. What do you think, Denzel? Yes, that's what I think. Al, what do you think? Yeah, that's what I think. Much of New England may be suffering sauna like heat and humidity. We're going to get to that. This is coming from the Weather Ready Nation map. Here's the heat wave about to exit, thankfully, after it hasn't broken a single record. Some heat wave. Much of New England may be suffering sauna like heat and humidity, barely breaking any records, but snow still lies on New Hampshire, according to this tweet from the Mount Washington Observatory. Thank you, Wildcat Cam, for revealing the truth. Historic flood hits Des Moines, Iowa after a foot of rain overnight. This is this weekend. Look at these cars kissing. It's amazing. Yes, we're talking up to 4 inches per hour. That's insane. Locations getting up to 12 inches. The average 5 to 8 inches in many cities. Breaking records due to cosmic ray flux. Stratospheric radiation increasing to record levels. Here's the data from March 2015 to January 2018, 37 degrees north latitude. We can come over here to the Oulu neutron monitor. And you can see the last 30 days slowly going up, preparing to exceed last month's high. But if you can see here, we're about to break the 2009-2010 cosmic ray flux records, which will be the all-time high record cosmic ray flux on planet Earth in modern history. Now, this is associated with record snowfall, record rain, and record flooding. And we're going to be breaking those records as we've already exceeded these records at this level. Now, this is all coming from predictions of plasma physicists, solar physicists, paleoclimatologists, the world over. And here's Habibulo Ismailovich Abdusmatov's 2014 predictions. And they're coming true. He predicted the beginning of a new little ice age epoch, and we're dropping into it. And those of you who think that the peak of cycle 25 is going to be a respite in temperature from 24, look at where the peak is here. As TSI drops, the peaks of each subsequent solar cycle are insignificant compared to the last peak. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I can't make it more graphically clear than this. And it's in Russian. And that's what it says. You are here. And you better be preparing. Or you're an idiot. Or you're friends with Al Gore and you're in his condo right now on the beach. What? Oh, that's a boom. I'll leave you links to all this information so you can check for yourself. Dangerous heat wave continues across the central and eastern U.S. A dangerous heat wave continues across the central and eastern U.S. through at least the 4th of July. Record high temperatures are possible, but haven't really materialized. And the nighttime lows may not fall below 80 in some urban centers due to the urban heat effect, which has nothing to do with global warming and everything to do with overpopulation, which we're going to fix shortly. Elsewhere, isolated strong to severe thunderstorms will be possible Tuesday over a portion of the plains. Mission City record. It's snowing in the Northern Hemisphere and the U.S. No, this is British Columbia. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It is snowing somewhere in Wyoming, though. A little bit of lemonade. Snow hits parts of British Columbia in July. Snow falls on interior mountain passes and ski hills at the start of July. No matter where you go in the province today, you won't escape the cold. Heads up, British Columbia. Rain showers are expected to periodically hit several regions of BC until Wednesday. And if you're up in the mountains, it's snow, Al. It already fell big white in Okanagan and some mountain passes Monday morning, closing biking trails and putting motorists on high alert. Whistler Blackcomb also got hit with the white stuff, delaying the opening of their summer season peak chair opening. Now, this is for snowboarding. Mountain biking. You ain't mountain biking that. Hello, snow. July 2nd at the top of the bullet has a nice fresh dusting. Biking and hiking remain closed in the summer. Thanks, Al. It was a scorcher today. 95 in the shade. Snow falls on Whistler and BC Interior Highway on July 2nd. Here are the photos to confirm it. Road conditions on one of the primary highway routes in the interior of BC look like anything other than summer at the moment. Melbourne's coldest June in over a decade. Have you heard the bomb couldn't be wronger? They're so full of over there that they can, yes, the bomb is full of nonsense. They're not prepared, are you? We'll get to it. Guys, have you heard the June UAH satellite data is in and the temperatures are still dropping? Yes, we're just 0.21 degrees above the multi-decadal average. Still at temperatures back in the 80s, waiting for it to hit the baseline. I'm going to predict by October we're going to be on the black. In 5 months, we're going to drop another 0.2 degrees C. It's my official prediction, and this is the official data point. The same temperatures back in 1987. Al, you're full of Melbourne's coldest June in a decade. The overall average temperature for June 2018 was the lowest since 2006, you liars. Hey, if you still believe in global warming, please stop breathing. You're exhaling CO2. Despite this, the average minimum and maximum temperatures were 6.8 degrees and 14.2 degrees, respectively. Which means no global warming bomb, and it's cold. In pictures, cold front brings snow to some parts of South Africa. This guy clearly shaves his head. Look at the shine. Gorgeous. Yeah, that is a nice shine. I don't know how he gets it. Check out Cape Town. A cold front hit Western Cape over the weekend, resulting in floods and a ton of snow. Look at this. Snow, snow, snow. Snow. There's a lot of snow. And this is the whole tip. And that's snow. Abnormal earthquake swarm near Mayotte. We've been reporting on this for over 6 months. It continues. Constant shaking is creating anxiety and stress. Clearly, we're going to have a new caldera forming offshores here. Heads up, New Island, just east of Mayotte. We're waiting for it to bubble up. It's probably erupting right now. We should get some scuba divers in the region to go down there. Any fishermen in the region off the east coast of Mayotte, get out there and report on it. Please comment below. I know you're out there. I know you're watching the channel. Tell me what's going on out here. Do you see fizzing? Is there bubbles? Any steam? Come on. Get on it. Seismic update. Kilauea exploding 5.3, continuing again. Mid-ocean ridges rocking. We have some deep 5.0 activity at 488 in Fiji. And the most recent quake is up at the surface here at 4.9. This is not translated. Still looking for a major quake in the Fiji region. Heads up. QuakeWatch.net. High probability northern Japan for a large quake in the next 48 hours. So we're going to be watching this area closely as well. Montana shaking. I'm sure there's fear-mongering. Mary Greeley, heads up. Just normal activity in Yellowstone. Nothing to be worried about. What you should be worried about is the rapid cooling of the Earth due to the predictions here of Hababulo Abdusmatov et al. Look at this rise in sea ice as we've come over the cusp and we start glaciation again. Look at the peak in cosmic rays, which will continue to increase well above 2009 averages, which were record snow years globally. Going to continue to increase. Mount Agung has erupted again, spewing lava and ash into the air. 2,000 meters, but officials say flights in the region have not been affected. Thankfully. That's all they're worried about. Please keep the money flowing. Please keep it happening. We're going to come over here to Volcano YT to look at the incredible footage of Mount Agung exploding in epic fashion. Literally a mushroom cloud on infrared. Hey guys, did I tell you Lee Wheelbarger is going to be joining us on July 4th? Who else would come on the show but Lee Wheelbarger? Of course, it's going to be a follow-up to the EMP CME talk by Anita Bailey from last week, and it should be a great conversation. A lot of fireworks in that conversation. Heads up. Check out the big boom here. This is what it looked like in Hiroshima back in the day. Happening just yesterday in Indonesia. I'm sure a lot of people scared to death. And the mainstream is not reporting on it. No one knows. Eruptions continue at Agung Bali. Airports operating normally. Here's some of the only footage you can get on the internet until I just showed you what we had. Whew. Guys, come take a look at this. The Watchers, one of our partners. Now, they're also reporting on a moderately strong phreatic eruption at Mayon. You're not hearing from the mainstream either, are you? A phreatic eruption took place at Mayon. This is steam exploding. And this was on Sunday. 4:34 UTC. A slight gray ash column reached an altitude of 500 meters above the crater, which means that this is a gas fart. Next thing is lava, goes boom, boom. So hopefully people will be out of harm's way when this continues to explode as predicted, as the cosmic rays increase for the next year and a half at least, and continue to increase for the next 100 years. Did you hear the eruption of Kilauea volcano in the low east rift zone continues with no significant change? Fountains from the Fissure 8 splatter cone, now 55 meters, continue to supply lava to an open channel, creating land on the southern coast of Kilauea. They're going to be selling that to some idiot in the future. More than 650 homes have been completely, vaporized due to the lava, which is typically around 1,600 degrees or hotter. So you don't want to really build a house in the way of that. Yeah, volcano tornado caught tossing lava into the air at the summit collapse events occurring about every 28 hours now, which is a slight downtick. Here's worldwide volcano news update. We have Dukono, Agung, Sabancaya, sporadic puff emissions coming from Sabancaya, intermission, discrete eruption from Agung, and we showed you that thermonuclear blast from days ago. Let's talk about EMP CME. Save the grid, save the future. Thank you, 2018 Alabama Power Grid Defense Conference. This is in Huntsville. It's in 1 month. It's $50 to $250. Get there. Now, the chairman has reached out to us. We're going to do an interview with him. We're going to put up a video. But if you're in the Alabama area in the second week of August, get to this conference. Anyone can go. August 9th to 12th. It's the second Alabama Power Grid Defense Conference. At this event, you will learn everything you need to know. Various causes of grid outages due to EMP, solar storms, cyber, and physical attacks. Get your game on. Get out there. Status of grid hardening in the Southeast, in the nation. We're going to be talking about this on Wednesday with Lee Wheelbarger. Make sure you check out the show when we post it next weekend. They're going to be talking about grid hardening status at local, state, and federal government levels and what you can do to bring awareness to other citizens and government leaders. Guys, you can write letters, you can make phone calls, you can run around naked and get on TV. Do it. This is an opportunity for you to learn, interact with others, including the EMA and domain experts, and assist us in saving the grid. Save the future. Save your ass. Jesus. It's a 3.5-day event, and I don't know what that means. Why? I mean, 3.67 days would have been a little better. The first 3 days are scheduled talks, and the fourth day is some other stuff that we don't have time to talk about. But we're going to be getting to that. Check out this shirt. Whew. I just designed this today. I know you want it. No one has this. Check out the back. You're going to be like the only medic in the Grand Solar Minimum that anyone wants to talk to. Guys, if you're at a show, you can look important. You'll be like the coolest doctor at the show. You could probably meet your future ex-wife if you buy one of these shirts. And you support the channel. Cannabis is medicine. Stop the reefer madness. Someone else asked me to design a tote bag, and I did. It has the CMIP6 graph on the back. And the prices are basically based on the amount of printing. So check out the tote bag. This is exactly what you asked for. I hope you like it. Buy it. Support the channel. Tell the global warming alarmists you know more than them because you know about science. Yes, it's true. You want to know where to get the cheapest food products for long-term storage in the universe? Of course you're going to get that information here at the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. Where else would you get it? Anyone else is trying to make money off of whatever they're selling. The only thing we sell is channel swag because you asked for it, not because we need the money. We could use the money because I tirelessly work on these videos for your benefit, not for mine. You can hear my voice. You can see how hard I work. I'm doing this for the benefit of humanity. And this is absolutely the cheapest prices on long-term storage survival food on the planet. For $44, you get 6 10 cans of black beans. That would keep you alive for 6 months if you mixed it with rice and you were wild harvesting. I've seen these for over $170 for the same thing. $69 gets you a case. That's 6 10 cans of carrots. $32 gets you a case of hard red wheat. Hard white wheat, $32. Macaroni, 6 10 cans, $22. Dry milk, $60 for a case. Quick Oats, $29 for a case. Guys, for $500, you could be stocked for over a year for your family. Backup food. Now, this is coming from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, where you can have 50 wives, but you have to hate gays. You know, these people can go themselves. They suck. Their rules are made up, and they're total nonsense. We do not support the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day anything, especially this garbage. We do support their prices and their products. If you don't want to spend a lot and you want to safeguard your future and you're not prepared, you can start here. Do it for Jesus. We would never do it for him. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. That church. Take their food and the good prices that they're allowing. It has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do with you, your happiness, you being prepared, and the powers that be not telling you because they're scumbags. I'll leave links at the bottom. Our predictions continue to come true. You need to be prepared. Denzel knows it. Abundant Harvest is about to come out. You're going to have the biggest discount directly from our channel because we helped market and we wrote the foreword for this book. But it's Bill Porter and his son that did all of the research so that you can have an abundant harvest, so that you will be prepared for the future, so that you can survive and thrive in the coming times, which are taking place right now. The unfolding of the new earth is happening now, whether you want to believe it or not. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance where we're headed. We want you to join us. We love you. You need to fail to succeed. Start now. Be safe.